Thank you, Sheriff Cooper.
Thank you. Appreciate it. At this time, I'd like to introduce Greg Totten, who is the CEO of the California District Attorneys Association.
Good afternoon. We're here today to shine a light, a very bright light, on the Board of Parole hearings. By adopting regulations to upend life without parole, sentences for many of California's most horrific and dangerous criminals and predators. In doing this, they have acted as a modern-day star chamber. We need to call it what it is. California prosecutors and the victims that we serve every day in our cases and in court are vehemently opposed to these changes and strongly support the Criminal Justice Legal Foundation's effort to obtain a court order declaring the regulations invalid and void. The commutation and recall of sentence regulations, as they've been adopted by the Board of Parole hearings, are, to use a Latin term in the law, ultra vires, meaning they are beyond the powers of the parole board to adopt in the first place. They don't even have the legal authority to do what they've done. They also represent a fundamental disregard for our laws and, significantly, our Constitution. Most troubling of all, they completely disrespect the rights of crime victims. And just on that subject, they've ignored crime victims. They've largely told them, you stay in your place, we're not going to pay attention to you, we don't care what you think. The California District Attorneys Association filed a very lengthy and detailed set of written comments last year with the board, pointing out our grave concerns about these regulations. Several individual elected district attorneys also filed letters of objection. Our concerns, those we expressed particularly on behalf of victims, were all but ignored by the board. At their core, let's be clear, at their core, these regulations seek to undo finality, the finality of life without possibility of parole sentences. Something the victims standing behind us, the victims and survivors, were told at the time of the sentencing they could count on. This person would never get out.